Man, that's a great question.
So with so much conflicting information on subject of TRT, what are some reliable sources of legitimate information?
Oh man, that's a great question. As far as actual academic journals, you're not going to find a lot because they're not looking at four things. Their studies are not powered to look at what we're talking about here per se. There's a lot of what we're talking about is very subjective experiences of people and where they feel their best. There are some studies that do that with small sample sizes, but I hate to say anecdote and experience, but that's just true. So please, like, get on our Facebook page, watch these videos. Like, I feel like we're legitimate. Otherwise, I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying. People don't say things they don't believe in unless they're actively lying for a different motive, which we're not doing. Like, I get no money from Stephen for doing this. And my clinic, we're small. We're capping at a certain amount. Like, this isn't about garnering business. I've been doing this personally for 5 years with Stephen, and we do it on the group, free information so that people get empowered so that they know how to sniff out a charlatan or not. And we do it also for other providers to hopefully start becoming more open-minded about these things, because you have to get out of that insurance-based mindset, that lab range mindset, and start looking. And even though there's not a lot of good data on the positive claim side, there's studies. The best thing studies do is falsify claims. So you think this causes this, well, then you run studies to go, no, there actually was no correlation. That's what the best thing you can do with actual research is falsify things. And that's what we've looked at for the most part, is like, how do we know that was true? And then you go back and look and go, no, they actually proved that wasn't true. That's a great place to start. Does that mean we know what is? Not necessarily. That's why we do the trial and error. But you just have to be willing to have that mindset of like, let's just try it and see. Let's go for symptom resolution. Like, I have no problem. There's no moral issue with somebody wanting to use testosterone to help them with certain goals. It doesn't have to have anything to do with a deficiency in a blood panel, in my opinion. It's no different than saying, I want to go try CrossFit instead of traditional weights because I want to achieve certain type of fitness. That's great. Does that mean you had a deficiency in CrossFit? No, not really. There's nobody that says you have to be doing any of that stuff. So I think, again, we're still so stuck in this allopathic mindset that the only reason for you to take this is because you have a deficiency in a lab range, which is strange because there's so many other things people do that aren't based on that. Even psychiatrists prescribing SSRIs like candy, well, they don't have a deficiency in an SSRI or serotonin or anything you can measure. They're just doing it to try to achieve an effect. I think it's a negative effect personally, so that's a philosophical issue. But there's nothing wrong with, I know people are like, well, then it's just no different than taking steroids. It's like, it's all on a spectrum. Who gives a crap? We're adults. And if a doctor, if I could prescribe anabolics like they used to before 1990 and monitor patients, that would be a better situation than what we have now with people just using underground gear and hoping for the best. Like, that's not made anybody healthier. So there's nothing wrong with thinking of testosterone replacement in that same vein for certain people. Yes, if you have the deficiency and we take it, it fixes your problem, great. But if you're also like, I'm just not quite where I want to be, if I take testosterone, can I feel better? Can I tick a few more of these boxes that will help me hopefully live a healthier life as I age? I have no problem with that. But you got to find people that are that same mindset, and that's going to be really hard to find.
Yeah, I read the YouTube comments every day, the new comments under all the videos. And every day I have one of those comments like saying, how come on this channel and in this Facebook group, you say things all differently than all the other forums?
Yep.
You're saying that I don't have to take an AI. You're saying that high hematocrit isn't bad at all.
Yep.
So how come your channel is different from the others?
Right. Because we're open-minded and we look for evidence, honestly. I was telling a friend yesterday, we were talking about this, and he was like, well, what makes your clinic different? And I said, it's not just my clinic, it's our whole Facebook group in general. We ask for evidence for claims. We're like, can you back that up? And you remember how many guys come through the Facebook group and start making claims, and we try to hold their feet to the fire. They either just call you names or they leave because they can't back up what they say. And it's the same thing with all these other Facebook groups. I've gotten kicked out just for asking questions, just for going, how do you know that? Can you give me some papers? And they just, throw an ad hom and kick you out. That's a sign that you don't need to be part of that group. I'll just tell you that. That's a red flag, not just for Facebook groups, any Facebook group, any organization, a church, whatever. If you're not allowed to ask a question, you need to probably go somewhere else, because that's a sign that somebody's trying to pull something over on you.
Yeah, well, that's a fact. Nowadays we see that a lot.
Exactly.
Which,
Mainstream medicine, government, you name it, any 3-letter organization.
yeah.
You can't go, wait, how do you know that? Why is that okay? Like, just ask questions, be open, be a human being, be a responsible, sovereign individual that has control over your life, that nobody else owns you, right? Nobody on this earth, no human being owns you. So you need to act like that.
Yeah, in a lot of Western countries nowadays, there is the excess death rates, 15%, 20%, in
Wonder
all
why.
Western countries, and we can't even ask why. Yeah,
Nope.
governments aren't even interested why.
That's right.
Don't think, government thinks for you.
That's right. They're your daddy.